Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is William Hindman, and this is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job, or they don't. So today is an update on the Judge O'Hare that James Freeman did. He has some more information, and I want you to listen to to James talk about how these people act. You got to remember, these are public servants. They've either been appointed by, like the judge, appointed to his bench, knowing that he's untouchable, or at least he thinks he is, that he can do whatever he wants because he's a judge and you can't do anything to him. Well, unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. When lawsuits get filed and charges start to fly, even the good ones end up, whatever. Anyway, if you would, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon so you don't want to put it on a video. Thumbs up, thumbs down says how I do for you. Hit the like and share so it helps my algorithms, and leave me a comment. And then also, if you would, go over to James's channel. Tell him I sent you guys over there. And check him out and see if you guys like his the kind of material he puts out. So let's get onto this with James. And like I said, it's over this. It wasn't a judge room or a courtroom. It was a committee meeting. And as far as O'Hare is concerned, around him, free speech does not exist. It's whatever he says it is. He passed a, what do you call it? The rules of regulations that they can't use profanity around him. Oh, poor little baby. Does profanity hurt your little feelings? What an asshole. And you clowns put this clown on the bench. You got to be ashamed of yourselves. Okay, so let's get on with this.
He decided to pick and choose which comments he removed and which ones he left. He only let, and this is an official government page. This page right here, Tarrant County Judge Tim O'Hare, is an official government page. He turned off comments and he hid all of your comments. There are 73 comments that were made here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 comments are showing. And then he turned off your ability to speak freely and criticize him. You can't give me his home address, so maybe we can run by.
Okay, but keep in mind, guys, this is the way these tyrants work. They think their sovereign citizens are above the law. Law doesn't pertain to them because they're special. Yeah, good luck with that one, pal.
By there and see if he's there for questions.
No, but I can call the sheriff's department and let them know that you are doing this.
What, asking questions? Hey everybody, I got a little update for you today. Yesterday I published this video, Tarrant County, Texas Judge Tim O'Hare wants to start a war. The video shows CJ Grisham getting up and speaking during a Tarrant County, Texas Commission meeting, and he says something that Judge Tim O'Hare doesn't like. And so Tim O'Hare orders him silenced. Has the police come and drag him away.
The thugs you have outside the door there assaulted me, threw me in handcuffs for no reason whatsoever, and tried to arrest me. Thankfully, Sheriff Wayborn thought the better of valor and listened to me when I told him to read the law. Now,
remove him immediately for that comment. Get him out of here.
Excuse me, that's protected speech.
Yeah, it's not going to be protected in this courtroom.
Excuse me, that's protected speech, says attorney CJ Grisham, to which Tim O'Hare responds, it's not going to be protected in this courtroom. This is a county commission meeting. It's not a court hearing. It's not I don't know why he's calling it a courtroom. CJ even had all of the case law supporting the fact that this is protected speech, and he had it to hand it to Tim O'Hare. The thing is that Tim O'Hare already knows that this is protected speech. He knows it. Later.
When I first started sipping on this calming drink every night, I'll admit, I was skeptical. Weight loss.
Carolina in Fort Worth gets up and speaks, and she is also dragged out of the meeting. She reads some case law to him, and then points out specifically what words have been deemed protected, and Tim O'Hare didn't like those words.
To say all these words because it's a First Amendment right and you can't do anything about it. In the Stillman case,
So you got a whole bunch of people here who, Tim O'Hare, a judge who swore an oath to the Constitution, all of these sheriff's deputies who swore an oath to the Constitution, and an attorney, C.J. Grisham, who came in showing them all of the case law, showing, hey, man, these things have been argued in court already, and the courts have ruled that you doing exactly what you're doing here violates the Constitution. There's absolutely no question about it. And especially for someone like Tim O'Hare, who is a judge, he is an attorney, he is a bar member, he knows. He knows that it's protected speech. He never argued with C.J. Grisham that C.J.'s speech wasn't supposed to be protected. He simply said it will not be protected in this courtroom. One of the other commission members tries to speak to the county attorney and get clarity on this right here and now.
Mr. Cradaville, is it indeed protected speech?
Yes, it is. I've got the case law right here.
The policy that's sitting here before us that we are following does not allow profane language. So I'm enforcing the policy that is in existence at the moment.
That's fine. That's fucking fine. But I need to know if it
You're
is
simply the most
protected
classless
speech.
person we've ever had sitting on this dais.
You notice how he says it's the most, because she's fighting back. She's the most classless person they've been sitting on that board. No, I disagree. The most classless person is this gentleman, O'Hare, that seems to think that he's God and can do whatever he wants because he's a judge. Ooh, wow. I'm just so shocked that someone would act that way. What a putz, man. And, you know, just because it's their rules and regulations, you cannot have rules and regulations that trump or override the Constitution of the United States. That's why we have a Constitution. That's why this clown gets to do what he wants to do. You know, and he's just delusional. And you're going to allow this man to sit on a court bench and make life and death decisions over people's futures? Wow. I got balls, man, but they ain't that big.
And so one commissioner stands out and stands up for free speech. And Tim O'Hare has the nerve to say, you are the most classless person who's ever sat up here. She's trying to find real answers. She's trying to obey the law. She's trying to respect people's rights. And in the process of doing so, Tim O'Hare tells her, you are the most classless person that has ever sat up here. So anyways, I posted this video yesterday, and I put links in there to Tim O'Hare's Facebook profiles about 2 months ago. Tim O'Hare made this post on his profile. Starting on November 15th, the terms of service for X, formerly Twitter, require lawsuits against X to be filed in Texas courts, either federal court in the Northern District of Texas or state district courts in Tarrant County. Why? Because Elon Musk knows that Tarrant County will uphold the rule of law and won't illegally weaponize our courts and will protect free speech.
Well, if that's true, and he said that, then does that not make him a liar? Well, what do you expect from tyrants?
There's been a lot of talk recently about, X allows free speech and none of the other platforms do. And so Tim O'Hare goes to social media to support the popular thing. But, ladies and gentlemen, actions speak louder than words. Not only did he have people arrested for using free speech during a public meeting, for which there's a plethora of case law backing up the right to that free speech. But when I told all of you, when I told the world that he was violating people's free speech by use of the force and violence of the sheriff's department, and I linked to his Facebook pages, he turned off comments and he hid all of your comments. There are 73 comments that were made here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I have another question. If you have a public website run by the county. How can he sequester or shut down that site for comments or choose through what he wants to be on there and what is on there? How does that happen?
4 comments are showing. And then he turned off your ability to speak freely and criticize him. As you can see, he turned off comments on almost every post here. He decided to pick and choose which comments he removed and which ones he left. He only and this is an official government page. This page right here, Tarrant County Judge Tim O'Hare, is an official government page. But unfortunately, since Tim O'Hare has turned off commenting on his Facebook page, you're going to have to find other ways to get a hold of him. It looks like as of last night, he removed contact information that was on here. Luckily, I screen grabbed it already though. This is listed as an official government phone number for him.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Let's see if we can find anywhere else to get a hold of him. Judge O'Hare and his wife, Kristen, live in South Lake with their 4 daughters, where he coaches recreational youth sports. They are members of First Baptist Grapevine, where he serves as a deacon. I do have another phone number for him here, 817-884-1441, which is listed here on his bio.
Good afternoon, Judge O'Hare's office.
Hi, Judge O'Hare's office. Who am I speaking with?
This is Kim.
Hi, Kim. This is James. How are you?
Doing well, and you?
Oh, doing good, thanks. Does Judge O'Hare oversee? I hear him being called a judge. Why is he in a county commission meeting? Is he a county commissioner?
He's the Tarrant County judge.
The Tarrant County judge? Excuse my
Correct.
ignorance. Could you explain that to me? I really don't know what that means. Like, I thought there was a whole bunch of judges in Tarrant County.
Did you have a message you want me to give to him, or?
No, I'm just trying to figure out who and what he is, what his positions are, what his duties are. So when you say Tarrant County judge, I thought there was probably like 20, maybe even 100 judges in Tarrant County. Is he like the judge over all the judges in all of Tarrant County? Hello?
Hold on 1 minute. I have another call coming through.
Sure.
I'm sorry to keep you holding. So your question was?
The really big one question that I have to ask is I see a post from him about Tarrant County and Elon Musk saying that anybody who wants to file a lawsuit against X, it has to be filed through the Texas courts through Tarrant County because Elon Musk knows that Tarrant County will uphold the rule of law and will protect free speech. And so it seems that he's bragging quite a bit about protecting free speech here. And I just wanted to ask him what free speech is, what it means.
Okay.
And
You
what
can
different
I
types
can
of
give
cases.
that message to him. I'm happy to give that message to him, or you can email.
And what different types of case law there are on free speech, and
Okay,
whether or not
so
it's and whether or
for that
not
question-
and whether or not we can say fuck in his meetings or not, or in
Okay.
our meetings.
Sir, if you're going to speak with that language, I'm
Which language?
going
Meetings?
to end the call.
What word did I say that made you want to end the call? Was it meetings?
If
Was
you
it
would
him?
like
The
to
word
email,
him?
you are free to do that.
Was it
and
the
that
word-
is countyjudge@tarrantcountytx.gov.
Okay.
And I can also pass along the message that you gave.
Okay. And what's his home
Okay?
address?
Thank you.
And what's his home address?
Good afternoon, Judge O'Hare's office.
Hi. Who's this?
Excuse me. Teresa?
Talisa?
Teresa?
Teresa. How do you spell that?
Teresa?
All right. Hey, is the judge in?
He is away from the office right now.
And I'm wondering about this post that he made saying that any lawsuits against X have to be filed in Texas courts, either in the federal court, Northern District, or in Tarrant County. And he says specifically it's because Elon Musk knows that judges in Tarrant County will protect free speech. And I just wanted to ask about that, since he had multiple people kicked out of a meeting and arrested for exercising free speech. I just wanted to know what is he? I don't get it. Does he protect free speech, or does he retaliate against those who use it?
I can't speak for him.
Okay, is he there?
No, he's away from the office.
Okay, what's his home address?
No, sir, I can't do that.
Okay, so where's a place we can catch him then? First Baptist Church? Is that where he goes still?
I can't answer that either.
Okay, that's in his bio, so I guess we'll try to catch him at church and ask him these questions maybe. You can't give me his home address, so maybe we can run by there and see if he's there for questions?
No, but I can call the sheriff's department and let them know that you are doing this.
What, asking questions? Does the
Asking
sheriff's
for those
department have his...
types of things.
Does
Have
the,
a great day.
Ma'am, does the
Okay.
sheriff's department have his home address? Is that why you're going to call them?
You can call them and ask them.
Okay,
You're
well,
welcome
I'm
to do
asking
that.
you. We just want to go and ask him questions. Where do we find him?
I can give him your message. You gave me your name, you gave me your phone number, and I can pass on your message.
Okay, will you let him know I'm looking for him?
I will.
Okay, I'd like to interview him in person.
And who are you with?
I'm with myself. I'm James.
Okay, you're a constituent of Tarrant County?
I'm sorry, what is that? I'm not
Are
really...
you a constituent of Tarrant County?
I'm not really good with big words.
Do you live in Tarrant County?
Do I live in Tarrant County?
Yes.
I live in the United States of America.
Okay, you said you're not good with big words.
Yeah.
Do you live in Tarrant County? What is your zip code?
I don't know what my zip code is. Is that relevant?
Okay.
Is that relevant to whether or not I get to ask him questions?
No, it is not. But
Okay.
I usually write this. You know what?
I don't know why.
I'm going to end this conversation.
I don't know why you'd even ask where I live. Where does he live? Where do you live?
He lives in Tarrant. I live in Tarrant County.
Okay, what's your zip code? I received a phone call back just a few minutes later from the Tarrant County Sheriff's captain that arrested CJ and Carolina in Fort Worth for exercising their free speech.
Is that him calling?
Hello?
Hello,
James?
Yes.
James. This is Chief Craig Driscoll, Sheriff's Department. How you doing?
Hey, what's up? You're the one who arrested CJ illegally.
Oh, okay. So you got opinions. What do you need from us over here?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to the judge. Hold on one second. Let me pull the stuff back up. I got some very specific questions for him.
Oh, I may not be able to answer them.
Sure. Well,
What are you looking for?
sure. Let me pull it back up real quick. I apologize. I closed everything down. All right. So.
Your name is James? James?
Hey, boss. I got it up.
What's your name?
Hey,
What's your name?
James.
James, what's your last name?
Well, I go by a number of different names. Springer is a last name I use. Also, Freeman is a last name that I use.
Yeah, Harvey.
What's
Not
that?
Harvey, right? So, where do you live, buddy? What's your address?
What's yours?
Okay. Well, I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to play these games.
What do you mean games? You want to know my address, but I can't have yours?
Well, yeah, I'm at 200 West Taylor Street, Fort Worth.
What is it again?
200 West Taylor Street, Fort Worth.
200 West Taylor Street.
Yeah.
Did you call to try to intimidate me for trying to ask questions of the judge, or?
Yeah, James, I think we're going to end this conversation.
Is that a
You're
yes
not
or a
gonna be
no
free
on the
to
attempted
work.
intimidation? Because I'm not the type to be intimidated. I am the type to publish everything you say, though, Mr. Driscoll.
Yeah. Okay, I think you're a little irrational.
What do you
You're
mean?
off your meds or something.
Okay.
So we're going to let you go.
Can I ask you the question,
Okay.
Mr. Driscoll? I think that the most important thing to take away from this is that I can make all the phone calls I want. I can say whatever I want to the judge. I can tell him that he's a bad person. We can all tell him that he's breaking the law. But in the end, here's what really matters. Tim O'Hare will face absolutely zero consequences for his illegal activity. And he knows it. He knows that he's completely untouchable and that the law genuinely does not apply to him and that he will not face consequences within that system for his actions. And therefore, he'll continue to do what he's doing no matter what any of us say about it.
Okay, guys. So you tell me what you think. You have a sheriff that calls back and tries to intimidate him to shut him down, and you have a judge who's making rules that are illegal that he knows are illegal. And the only hope we have is the bar will come in and shut this judge down, which is exactly what needs to happen, because he is breaking the law, and you cannot do that in the United States of America, no matter who you are, even if you are a sovereign citizen. So let me know what you guys think, and catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.